Hey there loves, welcome back to my channel. If you guys remembered, in part 1 we started cleaning this portion of the patio before the rain came down. Yes, I tested that day and y'all, I failed. But we are back out here again, and today is supposed to be sunny but partially cloudy. So if you guys see the sun going and coming, it's because it's supposed to be partially cloudy, but it's supposed to be a sunny day. So we're gonna start off by taking down these curtains. Y'all, my curtains were full of spider nests. I mean full, which was so surprising because it rained so much that I'm surprised that they chose the curtains to make a nest on, because that usually gets really wet. But they was alive and healthy, child. They was jumping all over the place. But we got rid of them before we took them down to put them in the washing machine. And when I wash my curtains, I like to add a mixture of the lemongrass as well as the peppermint essential oils. And what that does is it helps to create a scent in the curtains that bees don't really like, as well as the mosquitoes. Now, spiders seem to not care, child, because I always have a problem with the spiders, but the mosquitoes definitely do not like that smell, as well as the bees, so they don't really go on the curtains as much. But I guess you can also use that in a spray bottle and just add some water and vinegar. I would do equal parts water and vinegar, as well as a little bit of dish liquid for it to stick, and then go in with your essential oils, the lemongrass and the peppermint, and just keep that on hand to spray around the patio every now and then. Y'all, trust me, it really does help with keeping the mosquitoes and the bees at bay. We really need to do something about these weeds. You remember I just weeded a few days ago, okay? It rained a lot, so now they're back. And our yard is full of weeds as well. But come on, sis, like, I just did this. I want to cry. But anyways, I'm going to do that again off camera. But in the meanwhile, look at how big our alyssums are. Like, oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, our alyssums are officially flowering, y'all. And they're starting to hang, so I'm waiting to see if they're going to trail over. But beautiful. I don't know if hubby's going to cut the grass today. He usually cuts the grass. It's not my thing. But if not, then he'll do that whenever he gets off from work. But, so pretty. In the meanwhile, let's do some patio cleaning, okay? Let me know down below if you guys like that I kept the natural sounds in the video. I'm testing it with natural sound and just a little bit of music in the background. But let me know if you prefer to hear music alone, or if this is okay for you guys. Because today is scheduled to be sunny, I can finally go in with my mixture, and I love to use this on the parts of the patio that gets a lot of weed. So I'm going to be using some water with a lot of vinegar, as well as some table salt. We don't use table salt to cook with, so I mainly use this for my patio. And what this does is it helps to dry out the root of the weeds that we have on the patio. So it's really hard to do during the winter, but during the summer months or the warmer months, it's definitely doable, and it keeps the weeds at bay. Then to help that mixture to stick, I just go in with a little bit of dish liquid. You can also use this in a small spray bottle if you're afraid to use the entire mixture all over your patio, if you think it's going to, you know, mess with your pavers or break it down faster. I don't have a problem with this, but if you do, go ahead and add it to a spray bottle. I would use equal parts water and the vinegar, about a teaspoon of the dish liquid, and maybe half a tablespoon or a tablespoon of the salt. I just go in and spray those weeds. Child, I don't have the patience for that, so I just mix a big bucket of it and I just pour it over the patio. And you do not want to rinse this off. Do not rinse this off, and don't use it when it's raining because it'll just wash it away. You want that to sit there. You want the sun to cook it and dry it down, and that helps to dry out the weeds really well. I stand by this product because I've been using this mixture for a while, but it is so hard to do in the winter because we have snow. But like I say, in the warmer months, it definitely keeps the weeds down. Now it's time to elevate or give this plant some height in this planter, because as you guys can see, it was really low, like midway inside the planter. So I'm just going to go ahead and scoop out a lot of this dirt because I want to add it to the top of the insert that I'm going to be putting inside the planter. You guys gave some really good suggestions, especially the ones with, I think someone said to use plastic bags, as well as you guys said to use your water bottles. We use our water bottles at the food store. We just recycle them and you get like a little coupon or a slip with some money back. And we drink a lot of water in our house, so we be saving at least 7 to 10 euros every time we go shopping. So hubby was like, you're not touching my water bottles. So there was a lot of duvet inserts that we had put aside to throw away, so I decided to go in with a couple of those instead. As you guys can see, these were old. We had them for maybe a year or so, and we were just ready to throw those ones away because we got some new ones to replace them with. So I'm going to go in with that instead, and hopefully it gives me the look that I want. Now right here was unnecessary. I cut the duvet insert in half because I thought it would be too much for the planter. I learned what I should have done was just put it in the planter to see if it gave me the amount of height that I needed, or if it was too big before I went in with this, but I did not. So yeah, I had feathers all over the floor, which was unnecessary work. But it's okay, you live and you learn, and it was easy to clean up. But I do wish that I did not cut this in half, because I still ended up using the entire thing inside one of the planters. Because I learned from my mistake from the first planter, a winter single duvet is enough to elevate the pot in the planter to the height that I want. This is not the queen size one. This is just the regular single ones for, I guess you would say, the kids' beds. Yeah, it's a single size duvet, so just go in with one of those if you guys have any of those to throw away. That one it's perfect. The amount is perfect for doing what you needed to do. This is the same weed mixture that I used earlier. I'm just using it over the rest of the patio, and I'm just going to scrub it in, not washing it off. I'm just going to scrub it in, but you want to make sure that it doesn't get onto the plants that you really want to keep, because it will kill them as well. Doesn't the planter look so much better now that we elevated her? She looked like she grew. Yes, I'm loving how it looks now. Before it was too low in the container, and it looks amazing now. I love it. We didn't find a new rug for the patio as yet, as well as some chairs. We want to replace the chairs that we have on the patio. I do have some wooden chairs, if you guys remember in previous patio makeover videos. I have some wooden chairs. They're that reddish brown. I'm thinking about maybe sanding those down and spraying them black. But in the meanwhile, I really want to find a new set of chairs that, you know, would be more comfortable and look nice on the patio. So if I cannot find any new ones, then I will consider spray painting the wooden ones, because I'm over the plastic ones. But honey, I'm going to use what I have, okay? So do not feel like you guys need to go out and purchase new stuff because you see all us YouTubers doing that. You do not need to go ahead and purchase or do things that are out of your budget. Make sure you're working within your budget, okay? So I am going to replace our plastic chairs, but in the meantime, I'm going to decorate this patio with those plastic chairs, okay? Yeah. Because it kept looking as if it was going to rain, I decided to leave everything on the patio to clean them down. Plus the grass was just a little too high for my liking. I don't like grass, y'all. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I don't like grass. Okay? Anybody that knows me knows I do not like grass because I cannot see what is crawling up or creeping up next to me. So, not my thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and clean down my egg chair as well as the other furniture pieces for the patio. I almost forgot to spray my patio down. If you guys are looking for an outdoor bug spray, this is perfect for your property as well as your garden. It says it on the can. If you guys want to screenshot it, I'm going to put the entire container on the screen. You can go ahead and screenshot it and see if you can find it. This, honey, when I say spray the grounds, you can spray the walls with it as well, but I mainly spray the patio with it. This keeps those bugs away, so no pesky mosquitoes on your legs, okay? And this lasts for up to 6 weeks, but I spray it every 3 to 4 weeks, but 6 weeks and you're good. Yes, it lasts that long. So I spray the patio down with it as well as the rug, and you can sit outside on your patio nice and comfortably, okay? So if you're looking for an outdoor bug spray, this here is the truth. Love it. Who remembers this table? This was our coffee table in our living room. I did paint it, or should I say I added the sealant for outdoor furniture over the entire thing before we even brought it outside, and it has been holding up really well. I didn't want to throw it away just as yet. I wanted to get one more life out of it. So we added it to the patio instead, and we've been loving it. Having your coffee out here, I sit in my egg chair, or hubby tries to take it over. I mean, it is his, but you know, I sit in the egg chair and I just, you know, chill out, read my book, have my coffee, and just enjoy the sounds of the birds. Like those birds, sounds like music to my ears. Now I need to find something to help me get rid of these hornets. I think they're hornets. They're these bees that are really big and black. Y'all, I need to find something to help get rid of those. They are scary, okay? And they like to come really close to try to land on you, which is, you know, not my thing. But yeah, I had to give our table another life, and yeah, it's been doing well outside. It's a little too big for the space, if you ask me, but it'll do for now until we find something. Maybe we'll find a patio set instead of just a set of chairs. Who knows? The curtains are out of the washer. I never put these in the dryer, y'all. They're really, really thin. They're the Lil curtains from IKEA, and they last me a few years. They're very affordable. I spend maybe €3 on them, and they last me for about 3 years or so, 2 to 3 years, depending on the weather, because they are very, very thin. But if you're looking for something very affordable and you just want the look, then I would recommend these. But if you want like privacy curtains, I would go for more of a drop cloth kind of curtain, you know, something that's really thick and has some weight and body to it. But if you're just looking for the look to get that tropical vacation kind of look, yeah, then these are perfect, and they're very, very affordable. My amazing husband got outside to cut the grass, so everything looked perfect when I did my final shots. And y'all, it's amazing how much impact keeping your yard groomed makes to your property. I mean, just cutting the grass made such a drastic difference. Y'all keep your grass cut, okay? We haven't been able to cut ours because it was raining like crazy, but trust me, it really helps with your property appeal. Just take the time out to cut. I mean, I don't like cutting grass, but take the time out to get your grass cut, okay? Now it's time to just add the final pieces. I'm also going to be giving you guys a nighttime view of the patio when the sun is going down and everything. And it's so nice when all the lights around the patio is on. It is such a vibe. But you guys have to stay tuned for part 3. Yes, there's going to be a part 3. We haven't tackled the other side of the patio, and that has to get done as well. So stay tuned. That part will be up really, really soon, and you do not want to miss it, okay? Which chair cushion should I go with? I decided to use the single gray ones, but we also have these brown ones that have like a pattern on it. I am going to get some covers for these larger ones because they're more comfortable. But which ones look the best? The small ones or the full chair cushions? So this is the final look of the first portion of the patio, and Y'all, when I say tropical vibes, I'm not kidding. Tropical vibes all the way. I absolutely love how it feels sitting out here. I have my little veggie garden growing. Y'all saw my little lettuce trying to, grow. They taking long. They say 10 days on the bag, but maybe 10 times 10. I don't know. But this is the overview, and do not skip the night view because it is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please remember to give me a big thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed as yet, and I will see y'all in the next one. So until then, auf Wiedersehen.